when we started to set up the Positively Lesbian project, which was initially called the Labris project, we looked for funding for it because we decided we had to do it for ourselves, that we weren't going to get any help from government. We did originally apply to an organisation called Lush, which at the time were funding women-only organisations and that had funded the Lesbian Immigration Support Group. But of course we got turned down, even though they didn't tell us that we got turned down, why we got turned down, because they thought transactivists might be offended. So then what happened is that we raised funds for it through GoFundMe in 2020, when lockdown was mainly going on, and started to develop the website in 2021, and it was launched in the late summer of 2021. So what we had to counter in developing the website was, what is a lesbian, basically in terms of men calling themselves lesbian and so on. It was really important that we talked about lesbianism being about women who are emotionally and sexually attracted to other females only, and that some lesbians know that they're sex attracted at a very young age, others discover this later in life, and some call themselves bisexual before they decide they're lesbians. And it was really also important that we highlight compulsory sexuality, because many young girls and young women, although they maybe perhaps have crushes on other girls at school, feel that they've got to comply to heterosexuality. That's the only normal sexuality. So they have to comply with it. And before they've really had any experience to have relationships with other women. So we just wanted to reassure young women that it's okay to be unsure about your sexuality.